It makes a big difference to legislators when it's somebody that's directly affected. Huge difference to have them in the room talking about how it is and what their personal experience is.
A woman has been fighting in Lansing for a new law nearly 6 years after she lost both of her children in a bus crash.
We told you in our last half hour about the progress the Privackys law has made in our state legislature.
And now Nancy Privacky is sharing her pain and her hope as she continues her fight. It has been December 14th in Nancy Privacky's house for the last 5.5 years.
The last thing she did is she stuck Santa in the other pocket, getting closer to Christmas, and they left. And
her daughter, Antonia, and son, Bruce, went to school that morning and never came home.
And I didn't hear from her, and I thought, well, maybe I didn't hear my phone. Went down the road. I knew pretty much which way they came home, and got to the crossroad up there, and they had it blocked off. And I asked if it was a blue Subaru. They said yes. Those are my kids.
Bruce crashed into the back of a school bus, killing him and his sister. Their mom has been fighting for a new law ever since.
In our instance with the kids, we don't know what happened. Was there a deer out in the field and they were looking at that? Were they both fighting over the right? I have no idea. It wasn't their phones, because that was proven, but we don't know. But we want this to be available if schools choose to do it, so that somebody's not left with just memories.
The proposal is to allow schools to add signs to the back of the bus at eye level with other drivers that says when to slow down and when to stop. House representatives voted 101 to 6 to approve it in June.
That was finally a yes. Finally, we're getting somewhere. Somebody's listening.
Nancy has been to Lansing at least 8 times to share her story with lawmakers. She'll go at least a few more as the bill makes its way into a Senate committee. State Representative Holly Hughes is a family friend. She introduced the legislation and has never given up.
She's really just spearheaded this and kept at it and kept at it. I mean, 5.5 years. And we're still, she's still working her tail off.
What would it mean for you to see the governor's signature on this bill?
If it creates an opportunity to save somebody's life, that's the most important thing. They can put a $100 stereo on a bus, they can, spend a little bit and put lights on and save a life. I think that would be at least something good came out of this tragedy. Just one small good thing.
And you see from the video, the signs would be right at eye level, and that's one of the key things. $200 or less is what organizers who did the study say it would cost to put them on each bus. And a lot of bipartisan support, clearly, as you heard from the numbers of the vote.
Exactly,
in the
101
House.
to 6. Bipartisan support. Why 5.5 years? Why has it taken so long?
Because the old wording was shall have it, and now they changed it to may have it. So they didn't want to create a financial burden on schools. They wanted it to be optional, although they expect a lot of parents to say we want these. So.